Another thing in your book, you say that men are supposed to found households, join brotherhoods, and work towards a mission. I'm keen to explore that idea of brotherhood because there is something to be said for men, working together and sort of linking arms in that way. What were you talking about there when you talk about brotherhood?
Yeah, so guys are isolated. Guys don't have very many friends these days, and guys need friends. And we see a great picture of friendship in David and Jonathan. So, in a sense, Jonathan was the heir to the kingdom, but he knew that God had chosen David, and he loved David and he supported him. We live in such an evil age that they see that as something homoerotic, as if guys can't just be friends and have each other's back. And it wasn't gay. They loved each other as brothers do, right? And there's a way that same-sex relationships that are platonic are superior than opposite-sex friendships. Like when I relate to my wife, I relate to her as a man relates to a woman, and it's good, it's beautiful. But there's something being just with the guys. There's a brotherhood, there's a sister. These things are good. The reason this is so important is men are going to be drawn into a brotherhood. That's why in the first chapter of Proverbs, right away, King Solomon says, look, these guys are going to call you, come hang out with us. We'll go jump these people. We'll split it all. And that's very attractive to a young man. Why do people, so here's take video games. I want to tell my sons, go outside and play with the other kids. The other kids aren't outside, man. They're online playing. And so we got these boys, they're playing war games or first-person shooters or whatever with a bunch of guys talking over. So they're organized around mission, kidding, opening up their life. Guys are like that. Guys love brotherhood. That's the actual danger of video games. Isn't that they're not masculine, but that they appeal to masculine desires, which is to be part of a group, have an order. Like when guys tease each other, when we make fun of each other, we don't mean it. Women compliment each other and don't mean it. Guys tease each other and don't mean it, right? And so when we're teasing each other, we're kind of feeling each other out. Is this a guy that can roll at the blow? Is he going to laugh and find his place in the group? It's kind of establishing a pecking order. It doesn't have to be bullying. It can go that way, but it's more of just like the big fat guy's called Tiny, right? And after a while, he loves it because you love him, and anyone else makes fun of him. If someone makes fun of him for being fat, you're going to slap that guy around, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Only we get to call Tiny, not you.
Yeah.
So that's that sort of brotherhood, having each other's back. There's guys I can call up and process my problems with, and then I make sure in my marriage that my wife has a woman that she's allowed to talk to anything she wants to about. Right? So you don't if you're having problems in your sex life, it's nice to have someone that's safe. You have to have those people to process those things through so you don't feel isolated. And guys, it really helps when a guy says, no, you should be listening to your wife. She's right on this one. Or no, you just have to work how you're communicating. She's not right, but she's just scared because you've made promises before and broke, whatever, right? You need those people in your life to speak wisdom. And you see that throughout Scripture, the need to go seek counselors and the value of a brotherhood. I love that when Paul's out planting churches, he doesn't do it by himself. There's a bunch of guys. And so I can't say of the thumb, I have no need of you, and that works out in these male groups. And with good male groups, it's going to reinforce virtue, and bad male groups, it's going to go the opposite way and reinforce sin.
Yeah. So I guess that comes back to what you said towards the beginning about patriarchy. Like you've either got evil or good patriarchy, and so it's a bit the same.
Evil or good brotherhood.
Yeah.
That's right. And what is the church but a family? And so part of the way you see the familial language use younger women are to be treated as sisters in all purity. So you see that language. There's a brotherhood that should exist. If there's a brother to sister relationship with younger women, why wouldn't there be a brother to brother with men? Right? It follows the same logic.